We're here in Bellefontaine, Ontario, the conclusion of the National Road Championship Time Trial for Men, talking with David Veilleux of Team Europcar, who has just finished third in the men's race. So David, we haven't seen much of you this year because you've been racing in Europe. You came into this as one of the possible favorites and unknowns. What was your feeling in terms of your form coming into this race? Did you feel comfortable that you could possibly challenge Swain Tuff for the title?
I didn't think I could challenge Swain Tuff. I mean, Swain Tuff is still on another level. He's older, he's more mature, he's really good at it. I mean, he's finished second at the World Championship before. So I mean, he's the reference. So my goal was to come as close as possible as him. Like last year or the past year, he put over 4 minutes. I was over 4 minutes behind him usually. So I'm happy to see that I moved a lot closer to him this year. And my goal was to get second and then try to be as close as to him as possible. So to see I'm only a minute 20, a minute 30 down from him, I'm satisfied with that. And then I'm a little bit disappointed because well, I thought I could finish second, but on the last lap I think I was I lost a little bit of speed and Christian caught me. But I mean, I think overall I think I'm satisfied with my ride.
Yeah, because at the end of the first lap you were only 12 seconds down on Swain, and then you came in 13 seconds down on Christian, and actually I think you were about 8 seconds ahead of Christian after the first lap. So there was obviously a big change in the second lap. Do you think maybe you went out too hard on the first lap?
Yeah, I don't know. Like this year, the longest CT I've done was 5 kilometers, so it's a big difference. I mean, I try to work for prepare the speed, the tempo, the rhythm, but I think I might have missed a little bit of length on those type of efforts.
Now tomorrow, road race. Spider Tech obviously has 15 riders in the race. You have one. So what's the have you first of all, have you seen the course, and secondly, what's the tactic going to be?
I haven't seen the course, but I think it's going to be a tough course, so it's good. I mean, it's hard to really have a strategy. I mean, I'm going to try to race at the front, try to be in the right move, but I mean, against 15 guys, I mean, it's really hard. So I mean, I'm going to try to be there and give my 110%. And be satisfied with my race, and hopefully it's going to be a real race, and I can go as hard as I can and do my best.
Just wanted to ask you a little bit about your season so far in Europe. It's been very strong. I mean, you've had great results in Paris-Roubaix. You've had some other really strong podium results. How is your first full season as a pro in Europe going?
Yeah, it's great. It's a totally different world. I mean, going from doing 60-minute crits to a 6.5-hour road race, I mean, it's totally different. It's a lot harder. And Belgium itself is a different world. So I'm really happy to have the chance to take part Tour of Flanders and then Paris-Roubaix on my first year. I mean, it's a lot of good experiences, and I enjoy it. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. And my goal is going to be as fit as possible for the Pro Tour race in Quebec City.
So what do you have left in Europe? What's coming up next? Obviously a lot of riders going off to the Tour de France, and you're not, so what's going to be coming up for you?
July is going to be off from racing. I mean, there isn't much going on during the tour, and after that I'm going back there in August for a month of racing to prepare the Montreal and Quebec. And then after that, depending on the selections for the World Championship or stuff like that, I'm going to see how the season's going to end.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.